Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Hope you are all well and thank you for tuning in. It's Monday the 6th of July 2026. I'm going to do you guys a reading and see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm going to focus on the recent past, present moment and the potential. So hold on a moment. I'll just tilt that a little bit so it doesn't fall forward. So take what resonates, leave the rest. What messages do we have for Aquarius in the recent past? What's in the recent past for Aquarius? The Fool in the reverse, the Hanged Man in the upright, the Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So there was some sort of new beginning that didn't happen, or there was something that you held back from going forwards in, or you went forwards impulsively, or you made some sort of quick decision before thinking and it didn't go very well, or it's put you in some sort of stuck, holding, resistant energy. You're at a crossroads and you're not quite sure what to do. There's a very paused, resistant, stuck sort of an energy here. Something to do perhaps with your money, your job, your business, or some sort of commitment or stability that you need to know more about, or want to know more about, or are learning more about, or gathering more information about, or a plan that hasn't quite been established yet, or a plan that's sort of not progressing. So what's in the present moment for Aquarius? Temperance in the upright, the the Four of Cups in the upright, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So you're healing something at the moment, or being guided, or bringing something back into balance, harmonizing something. There's something that you're possibly holding on to from the past that you haven't received clarity on, or you're confused about. And there's something here about impulsive communication, or an impulsive decision, or some sort of quick impulsive words that were said, or truths that were told, or something that rushed forwards, or someone that rushed forwards, or you rushed forwards before thinking, or you don't want to rush forwards and say something. Are you trying to keep the peace on something here, Aquarius? Are you trying to heal something? Or you're trying to heal and go forwards, but you're still somewhat confused about something from the recent past. So what's in the potential for Aquarius? So there's something here that's unfinished or wasn't successful. There's someone in your energy who was immature, or you're waiting for some sort of offer from someone or an apology from someone, but you don't seem to be getting it. You're a bit unsure in your emotions, but you are moving on, or someone is moving on, or you're moving into calmer waters. There's still something here about receiving bad news or no news, or you're waiting for news that you're not getting still. Or there's something that someone needs to say or be honest about that they're not saying, or they're not... You feel unfinished even in the potential. Something wasn't a success, or it wasn't a success, and you're moving forwards because someone isn't being truthful or wasn't being truthful. So let's have a look at the recent past for you, Aquarius. We've got the Fool in the reverse. Why is the Fool here in the recent past? The Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this could have been someone that you were married to or in a commitment with. Someone that you were hoping for a new beginning with, or some sort of fresh energy. Someone that you were somewhat dependent on, perhaps financially or for stability, or that you shared dependence with, children, family with. There was someone here in the past that wasn't committed, or they was and they wasn't committed, or they were committed elsewhere. Why is the Hanged Man here for Aquarius in the recent past? The Page of Swords in the upright and the King of Wands in reverse. You definitely wanted to take action. You were very excited about something here. Very ambitious, very enthusiastic about it. But it wasn't going in any direction, and it was sort of leaving you quite stuck. I'm getting waiting around. You were waiting for a commitment or some sort of stability, or for something to happen. But it wasn't happening. Why is the Two of Wands here in reverse for the recent past for Aquarius? The Star in the upright and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You remained hopeful. You had hope, faith that this was going to happen, but you waited a long time for this. You had invested quite a lot into this, whether this is money or your business or your career. Whatever it was taking a long time. You had planted the seed, you had put effort in, you had invested into this, but it was taking a long time to happen, to be successful or come to fruition. But you had faith, you kept your faith, you kept your hope that if you just remained patient, it would happen. But you couldn't help but feeling disappointment at the lack of progress. Why is the Page of Pentacles here in the recent past for Aquarius? The Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords in reverse. There was some sort of betrayal here, or you were feeling betrayed, but there was hope for healing, or you were quite in your emotions about this, in your imagination. Your emotions were all over the place about this, and you felt betrayed somewhat, perhaps about having to wait so long, about this becoming tangible, or there was a betrayal during this process that you started to heal from, or hoped for some healing. Hold on a moment. Sorry about that. Right, so let's have a look at the present moment, Aquarius. Temperance. Why is Temperance here in the present moment for Aquarius? The Hanged Man in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. You are taking time out, or needing to take time out. You're holding on to something in the present quite stubbornly. You're not letting this go. And it's causing you to be quite restless and unfocused and burnt out. You want to heal something, but it's becoming quite stressful for you. Or you're trying to come to a new perspective about this, or you're having some sort of light bulb moment. But it's still causing you some sort of stress. But you're trying to stay balanced. Why is the Four of Cups here in the present moment for Aquarius? The Six of Cups in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. So you're kind of trying to heal, accept something, and move on. But you're trying to leave it behind, but you're still looking back, holding a space for it, hopeful for some healing. You're holding on to some emotions from the past, or you're holding on to someone from the past, or someone that you have a lot of past history with, that you still feel quite a lot of emotions for, that you're holding on to. Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse for Aquarius in the present moment? The Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So you're rushing in to balance something that you're confused about, or you're wanting to rush in and communicate about something that you're thinking about, that you're confused about, that you want clarity on, that you want communication on. You're looking for balance. You're looking to heal something, create a balance, get something back in order and in harmony. Or someone is rushing towards you with some sort of communication that brings balance and brings clarity. Why is the Knight of Swords here in the reverse for Aquarius in the present? What's the important message about the Knight of Swords for Aquarius? Ten of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. Right, you're wanting to communicate here, Aquarius. You're wanting to say something, but you're resisting saying something because you don't want to cause a tower moment. You don't want to cause an argument or some sort of... You're trying to heal something. Perhaps someone has rushed in or with some sort of impulsive communication that has caused a betrayal and caused a tower moment, and you're trying to heal that and not cause any further damage, as it were, because there is possibly some hope for healing. I'm getting a treading on eggshells sort of an energy. Or you're in communication with someone, but you're worried about saying the wrong thing. You're choosing your words very carefully here. So let's look at the potential. Why is the World here in reverse in the potential for Aquarius? Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles again in the reverse. So there's something here that's still unfinished, you're still waiting on. And it's not got no balance. It's unfinished, it's up in the air, it's been taking a long time. You've been very patient with this, but it's not coming together. You're not able to organize yourself, or you're waiting for something here, but something has taken too long, or it hasn't been successful in the past, and it's still not successful. It's still not coming together. Why is the Page of Cups here in the reverse for Aquarius in the potential? The King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So trying to get out of your head, out of some sort of anxiety or worry, freeing yourself from some sort of negative thoughts or anxiety or worry. You're unsure about feelings here, or someone's unsure about feelings, or you're waiting for some sort of show of emotion from someone. You want stability, but there's nothing stable about this going forward from what I can see. Why is the Six of Swords here in the potential for Aquarius? The Emperor in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there's some sort of truth. There's been something reckless, or in the potential there's something reckless or unstable, or someone is acting recklessly, or there's a truth that's being told, there's a truth that's being communicated, someone is coming clean, someone is being honest, and it's either giving way to move to calmer waters, or it's causing an ending and someone is leaving, or someone needs to be truthful about something. But there's something here about something that was said that's made someone leave, or you're moving on from some sort of deception. There's very stubborn energy here as well. It's like not taking no for an answer sort of energy. Why is the Page of Swords here in the potential for Aquarius in reverse? Ten of Wands in the reverse. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse. There's definitely an ending here. Someone has dropped the weight, dropped the burden, let something go due to someone not telling the truth, or some sort of communication about truth, or something that was said, or someone's having to be honest about something, so that something can be healed and moved to calmer waters. There is hope for healing. It's like the only hope for healing there is to be truthful and lay all your cards on the table, excuse the pun. But still, in this particular energy that I'm reading, in the potential, it's still very troubled, rocky waters, rocky, I just want to see that Seven of Swords a minute, and also that Ten of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here in reverse for Aquarius in the potential? The King of Cups and the Ten of Swords again in the reverse. I'm getting that someone here is trying to apologise in order to mend something, to heal something. Someone is having to be truthful in order to mend and heal something. And someone could be being quite stubborn, or not trusting of the other person. Like there's a real heavy betrayal here. It's tower moments, betrayal. It's like you're not sure, or someone's not sure if this is recoverable. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. What's the important message about the Ten of Swords for Aquarius? The High Priestess and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, someone here is, there's a lot of energy here about secrets, sneaky behavior, deception, lies, manipulation. Someone feels that you are, or you feel that someone is not being truthful. They are not giving all the information, or they feel that you are not giving them all the information. It's looking like someone here is, it's going to be very hard to gain this person's trust again. Why is the Emperor here in reverse for Aquarius and the potential? The Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's something here about a marriage, a commitment, someone that was married or committed, or you are, or they are, or whatever it is. There's a lot of kind of toxic energy here. Dishonesty, recklessness, deceit, secrets, lies, hidden energies, hidden, possibly a hidden connection. Someone was hiding someone from their past, perhaps. What's the important message about the Hierophant for Aquarius? What's the important message about the Hierophant for Aquarius? There he is, the Devil in reverse. Yeah, I knew I was picking up on that energy. The Devil in the reverse, the Three of Wands, and the King of Wands. Someone is panicking, or someone is not communicating, or someone is in no contact. They're not wanting to communicate, or they're not trusting what someone is saying to them. There is some sort of toxic, unhealthy energy here, or some sort of unhealthy habit, lifestyle, connection, energy, whatever it is. Some sort of temptation, possibly a third-party energy. Someone was possibly already committed and sort of snuck around behind someone's back. There's someone here that's very charming, very somewhat selfish, charming, very clever, very attractive, but they are very, I'm getting consumed by temptation as well. It's like someone here is going to have to pull out all the stops and completely clean up their act in order to bring something back together. But it is going to be a very hard task to do that, because there's been so much toxic energy, deception, lies, secrecy, and yeah, it's going to take quite a lot to come back from this one. So I'm going to leave that one there for you, Aquarius. Hope it helped in some way. Thank you for tuning in, and lots of love. Until next time. Bye-bye.